y'all, welcome back to another video. It's Lydia, and welcome to day 5 of CURLSMAS. Can you believe it? We're already on day 5. If you don't know what CURLSMAS is, I'm basically posting curly hair videos and all that jazz every single day leading up until Christmas. If you haven't seen any of my other CURLSMAS videos, I'll link them down below so you can get caught up and have like a little mini marathon, so grab a snack and all that good stuff. But for today's video, I just got home from work. I changed into some pajamas. I put on like my fun and festive holiday pajama pants. They're super cozy and red and soft. I think I got them from Walmart this time last year, I think. But yeah, I was basically, I changed into my pajamas. I was looking at some of the comments in my videos, and I try to respond back to like all of my comments. Like for those of you guys who comment down below, y'all know I try to show all of you guys love in some way or another. So yeah, be sure to comment down below so I can show you some love if you have never commented on my video before. And I know I get a couple questions every now and then on whether or not I use this bad boy right here, and it is the infamous Denman Brush. So I usually get questions about like, oh, have you used the Denman Brush, or what are your thoughts on the Denman Brush? Can you do a video using this? Do you ever use a Denman Brush to detangle your hair? Questions like that. And basically, long story short is that no, I don't use a Denman Brush at all in my hair. I don't use any brushes or any combs in my hair, period. My only tools and only combs that I put in my hair outside of my clip is my fingers. I only ever use my fingers to detangle my hair, and I kind of just wanted to explain and sit down and kind of just tell y'all why I don't use the Denman Brush. Now I know for some people it works fabulous, but for my hair specifically, and if you have hair similar to mine, or if you've just been curious about the Denman Brush and kind of wanted to get someone else's point of view as to why they don't want to use it, stay tuned and I'm basically going to go through all of that. The first reason why I don't really like using a Denman Brush, or just a brush in general, is because I feel like when I'm detangling my hair, my fingers can feel if I'm tugging at my hair, or if I'm going through a knot or anything, or if I'm breaking through a part of my hair that I shouldn't be, a lot better than a brush can. I feel like whenever I use a brush or a comb or anything like that, I'm a lot rougher on my hair than I am with my fingers. I feel like my fingers can only hurt my head so much versus a brush. I don't know what it is. I feel like whenever I get a brush in my hand, I become like the Hulk and I just go all throughout my hair. That was not attractive whatsoever, but y'all know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm just way rougher on my hair whenever I use a brush, just because I feel like, oh, it's a brush. It can get my tangles out so easy. I can just do whatever I want, and that's not the case. So that's why I just try to stay away from brushes and combs in general, and specifically a Denman Brush when it comes to detangling my hair. I just feel like my fingers can do it a lot better. The next reason why I really don't like using a Denman Brush, specifically when it comes to using it for styling my hair, is this. So basically, think about it. It kind of makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense the way I'm describing it. So you're taking a Denman Brush. You've already applied all of the product throughout your hair from root to tip. So the product is completely saturated throughout your hair. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna just take this brush, right? After you've applied the product from root to tip, take it from your roots and basically be pushing all that product you just put in your hair down to your ends. So basically what I found with my hair and how it just works for me, I know other people don't really have this problem, but for me specifically, I find that whenever I use a Denman Brush, all of the product is just going through my ends, so I get really defined ends and, really juicy, nice, coily ends, but the roots of my hair end up being super fluffy, super fuzzy and frizzy and not defined whatsoever, and that's the last thing I want. Like, I did not waste my time putting this product all throughout my hair for it to only end up at my ends. Does that make sense? So that's kind of why I just don't use a Denman Brush to style my hair or define my curls. And I know some of y'all could say, well, you could just only concentrate it at your ends and it would be better. Well, then I feel like my curl pattern won't be as consistent throughout my hair, just because a Denman Brush, the way it defines your curls is very different from the way that your natural curls will form, or at least the way my natural curls form. So I feel like I don't get the most consistent results whenever I use this, so that's kind of why I just stay away from it when it comes to styling my hair. And one thing that I will say though, I do have to give this brush a little bit of credit. Back when I did have like super damaged curls, like I had horrible heat damage. I'll probably do a natural hair journey video at some point or another. If not during CURLSMAS, at some point after CURLSMAS. I'll have a hair journey video at some point though. But yeah, I had horrible heat damage, and no matter what products I used, no matter what, the only thing that would help my noodle ass curls form was a Denman brush. I mean, it wasn't the specific Denman brush. I used my sister's really old Denman brush back then, and that was the only thing that would really help my curls form. But now, at this point in my life, at this point of my hair journey, I don't need a brush. I feel like my curls are healthy. I don't really need anything to help my curls form outside of water and product. I feel like at this point a brush isn't really necessary for me, but if you do have any heat damage, if you notice your curls aren't forming, then maybe this brush is for you and it's maybe worth trying it out. But I still wouldn't say to use the brush to detangle your hair, but that's just me. Especially if you are transitioning with like the multiple textures and stuff like that, you don't want that added stress on your hair while your hair is going through that transition period. But that's just me. But yeah, that basically wraps it up. I kind of just really wanted to sit down and kind of just let y'all know why I don't use the Denman brush and kind of hopefully answer any of your questions as to why I don't use it. Yeah, everyone's natural hair experience and journey and process and regimen and everything is totally different. I know people who swear by a Denman brush and have hair like me and texture like me, and I know some people who don't use it and don't like it just like me. So I feel like everyone's entitled to their own opinion and their own process. That's what makes natural hair and curly hair is such a beautiful thing. Like, we can all do different things and still end up with amazing results. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know why I don't use a Denman brush. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know down below if you guys use a Denman brush. Have you ever used it? What do you guys think? Is it useful for you? Do you guys not really care for it? Let me know down below. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment the word brush down below. Yeah, just because I mean the word speaks for itself. So yeah, comment the word brush down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out if you give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. I will love you if you do. I won't hate you if you don't, but I will love you if you do. And be sure to share this with a friend as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace.